Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be having a go at the Times Quick Cryptic being published on Monday the 9th of September 2024. This is being set by Jimmy. I mean, Monday puzzles tend, in most newspapers, to be a little bit easier than the others, so I've got fingers crossed for a nice one today. Jimmy, being set by Jimmy. Last week, just had a look at my records, and last puzzle from Jimmy took me about 14 minutes. The one before that took me 10 minutes. So, got some hopes it could be a good, relatively quick puzzle. Not sure. One of the newer setters, so going to reset the timer and crack on. Wine from cold picnic baskets. Oh, maybe Sean Connery's coming in drunk. What? Bond. Court coming in drunk. Troublemaker with Scott, I think. Scott. Troublemaker with extremely evil urge. Impel. Urge. Spanish artists image like so. Spanish artists image like so. Salvador Dali. Tips for raw oysters, even caviar. OS caviar. Over, I suppose. Over. Oysters. Caviar is roe. Raw oysters are tips of, yeah, of course. Roe. Disaster narrowly avoided on Earth in giant houses. Disaster narrowly avoided on Earth in giant houses. Dad's attempt to make a flan, perhaps say. Judge a female beast of burden. Jaff, beast of burden. Ugh, camels, llamas. Extra time travelling around. E.T. This shows the fair. Extra time travelling around. Okay, so that looks like an anagram. Extra time. This shows the fair. It's like meter, isn't it? Meter. Can't think. Extra. Barman regularly scrubbed a couple of cups. Bra. Journey in trains running on time. Journey in trains running on time. Train. Okay, so that's an anagram of trains with a T, isn't it? With T first, actually. Transit. Fruit, soft and fleshy. Peach. Peach. I don't know why. Listeners search for believer. Listeners search ear. Believer. Rogue may bless Parliament. Is that an anagram may bless? Parliament. Can't think. Wow, look at that. Americans crisp about two Republicans that you heard in tweets. That's a chirrup. Oh golly, chirrup. Licking heck. Chirrup. Ample. Tech company smartphone product from tech company smartphone product to Apple. Okay, very good. Brand. Good. Don't mind that one. Desperate Dan implores Bob, Eve and Anna. Say, Desperate Dan implores Bob, Eve and Anna. Say, palindromes. Ah, nice. I'll have to decode that later. Desperate. Oh, Dan implores. Anagram. Cancel and rue heartless toll. Rue heartless is E. Cancel re. Toll is a fare. Payment. One enters grand residence in part of Spain. Oh. There's an I in there somewhere. Hot pants and new good underwear. Hot pants. Thong. Hot, yeah, hot pants. New good. Fantastic. Acts out a bit of verse in tragedy. Oh my word. Possibly an anagram or something, I'm not sure. Perhaps some bear gives you a desirable physique. Some beer, sorry, beer. Gosh, desirable physique is a six-pack, isn't it? Nice. Distinctly cunning around stringed instrument. Cunning is sly. Stringed instrument though. Harp. Sharp. Sharply, I think. Distinctly. Sharply, yes. Standing in street, American receives thanks. Status? Standing here. Status star. Oh gosh, I'm typing by speaking. Little kids promoting grabbing tail of tree bears. Tots. Tail of bears. It's the meaning standing, isn't it? What's this one? Extra time. So I've got an extra time. I've got an I. Taximeter, I think that is. I'm going to take a risk on that being taximeter. 2 T's, yep. Tots. Totes. Bears, totes. Oh yeah, totes to carry something. This one. Listeners search for believer. Listeners search. Sake, I suppose. Sake. Gonna have to think about that, I think. Rogue may bless Parliament. Yeah, it looks like an anagram of something. Assembly. I've missed out some downs. Promotional Britpop band blurb. Fruit and soft plumpy, soft lump fleshy plump fruit plumpy. Okay, plumpy. That sake is going to be interesting, isn't it? Wow. Disaster narrowly avoided on Earth in giant houses. Near. Narrowly avoided near thing, I think that is. On Earth in giant houses. That's an anagram. A hidden word. What did I say anagram? Hidden word. That's what I meant. Judge a female beast of burden. Which one is it? A female. Assess. S. Judges to assess. Ass. Is that assess? Not sure it is. Act out a bit of verse. Act out a bit of verse in tragedy. There's no P's in that, so what is this? This is... Whoa. And this one's Spanish artist's image like so. Pic. Aso. It's a Spanish picture. As so. Okay. One enters... there's my eye. What is that? Act out. Cat. A bit of verse is cat verse. In tragedy. Catastrophe. Wow. Oh, that's looking like it's going to be assess, isn't it? Why is that a female? Not sure about that. One enters a grand in part of Spain. Grand residence is a quiche cuisine. Heartless toll. Rue cancel and rue heartless toll. I think that's rue heartless toll. Cancel is to re. This one here I'm not sure. I think listeners search for believer. Psych. Seek. Okay, seek. Like that. Very good. That's a bit better. That's more likely. What is this? CS I something. Grand residence. Castle. Castile. Okay. Castile. Gosh. So what is that? Assess a female. Beast of burden. Beast of burden's an ass. Is that assess? Judges to that. A ashes. Beast. Asses. A female. A she. Judge. This one. Cancel. I think that's a word, but for rue, heartless. Rep. What is it? Repine, replack. Replay is about the only word I think of. Toll. Repaid, repair. Cancel is to See, toll can't be heartless, can it? So rue must be re. Toll is a fair, is a repeat. Repeat, cancel? Don't think so. Report, replay. Whoa, what am I doing here? These two left are not nice. Been fun though. Been a good fun crossword, some enjoyable solve there. What am I missing there and what am I missing down here? Judge a female beast of burden. I think assess. Ass-S. I think it's ass-S. Okay, so like you get mare-S. I think a female ass would be a... the joke is that it's that. I'm going to take out a letter while I play with letters here. Oh, what have we got on the end? No. Oh gosh. X. Oh god, I don't need to go anywhere. C, D. Repone, repain, replay, repair. Repeak. Peel. Peel. Repeal. There we are. Hey, 10:49. Wow, that was good. That was fun. Just a couple there that were tough. Right, let's have a look through. Right. So wine. Okay, so champers is I want to say nickname for champagne. You know, cold is sea, and picnic baskets are hampers. Maybe Sean Connery. So Sean Connery was from Scotland, so he's a Scot. And court, sea, coming in drunk. So drunk is a sot. Word worth learning, sot, for crosswords, if you can do cryptics. Troublemaker's an imp, comes up a lot. Extremely evil, so take the E and the L from evil. Gives us impel, and if you urge someone on, you're impelling them. Spanish artist is Picasso. An image is pic, yeah, depends on a picture. Like so, as so, Picasso. Tips for raw oysters, even. So tips, take the first letters, the initials of raw oysters. Even gives you roe, and caviar is the roe of a sturgeon. Disaster narrowly avoided on Earth in giant houses. So houses is a good hidden word indicator. I didn't spot it, but hidden away, where is it? There, something in on, near thing. So on Earth in, giant, near thing. And a disaster narrowly avoided is a near thing. Dad's attempt, so Pa's try, to make a flanze pastry. So we had something similar to that about a week ago, so that helped. This one's interesting. So judge. So if you judge something, you assess it. A beast of burden. So beasts of burdens are things like horses, asses, mules, llamas. So an ass is a beast of burden, and then a female beast of burden. It's got a question mark on it, so it's questioning whether this is the female version. So ass. An ass-S, so like you get a mare-S is a female, or an author-S is a female author, mare-S is a female mare. This is saying is a ass-S a female beast of burden. Extra time travelling, so we've got an anagram of extra time to get to taximeter, and in a taxi, the taximeter, I guess, shows the fare. I don't know if it said taximeter or taximeter, I'm not sure. Barman regularly scrubs, so take out the A, M, N, the second, fourth and sixth letters, take those out. So the first, third and fifth letters of barman are bra, and a couple of cups make up a bra. Journey in transit, in trains, running on time. So we've got the old on word here which says put the T of time at the start, and then after that do trains running, which is an anagram of rancid, and journey is a transit. Fruit. So fruit we're looking for is the plum. Soft is P for piano, and fleshy could be described as plump. Listener is listener's search. So we're saying this is a sound like of search. So if you search, you're seeking, and a seek spelt this way is a believer. Rogue may bless rogue may bless Parliament. I do not know, sorry, apologies, I don't know what's wrong with my speaking today. So anagram of may bless gives us assembly, which is a type of a parliament, and rogue is the anagram indicator. So what do we got next? Americans crisp about 2 Republicans you heard in tweet. So tweet is a chirrup. I didn't actually check this because I was doing it. 2 Republicans is double R, and Americans crisp is a chip. And you heard is saying, what does you is heard. So gosh, so there's a kind of when I looked at that clue, I thought, tweet, some kind of modern use of a sound like indicator, but it wasn't in that case. The heard part is a sound like of you. Tweet is actually what we're trying to get to. Chirrup. Tech company. Well, Apple is a tech company, so this is nice. The Times has recently relaxed its rules on using modern brands and modern people. Although Sean Connery's a Scot and Pablo Picasso aren't particularly modern, but in this case, Apple is. Apple is a tech company. So a smartphone product, tech company's smartphone product, article from Paris. So smartphone product is an app, and article from Paris is le, meaning the. So the in French is le. Desperate Dan implores. So desperate is an anagram indicator, I think, of Dan implores, which gives us palindromes, and Bob, Eve, and Anna are all palindromes. They're examples of palindromes, which is what the say is doing. If you cancel something, you repeal it. Rue heartless is take the R and the E, so take out the, make it heartless, take out the E, the U. And a toll, a bell tolls, it peals, gives you a repeal. 1 enters a grand residence, so put a 1 into castle, and that gives you part of Spain, which is Castile. Hot pants, so hot. Excuse me. So anagram of hot. Pants is being used as an anagram indicator there, gives you THO, and new is N and G is good. Those are kind of standard abbreviations. That gives you an underwear, which is a thong. You've got thong, bra, a little bit of blue humour, I suppose. Toilet humour, maybe. What do you got here? I never really passed this one either. Act out a bit of verse in tragedy. Well, a tragedy is a catastrophe. Act out is saying anagram act. That gives us the cat. A is A, I suppose. A bit of verse. I don't know what this strophe bit is about, really. What is that strophe? I'm glad I never stopped to think about that, really, because catastrophe. Act out a bit of verse in tragedy. A bit of verse. I think a bit of verse suggests to me that there's a word that's longer than astrophe. I can't think what it would be. To get to catastrophe, I don't know. Act out, cat. Astrophe. No idea what that's about. But I think catastrophe is fairly clear as a tragedy. Perhaps some beer gives you desirable physique, so a bit of an old joke really, this one. So a 6-pack of beer, although, and a 6-pack is when you've got really good core muscles, you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger's core. 6-pack. Distinctly cunning around stringed instruments. So distinctly is sharply. We've got sly, SLY, around a harp, which is a stringed instrument. Standing in street, American receives thanks. So we've got what do we got? We've got street is ST. American is US, and tar is TA. Okay, so we've got street ST, first and fourth letters. US is American, and the tar is the thanks in the middle of that. So slightly confusing because the American bit doesn't really receive the thanks per se, but ST US does, I suppose. Little kids growing tail of tree bears. Little kids grabbing tail of tree bears. Okay, that's an interesting thingy surface. So little kids are tots. The tail of tree is an E, so so put that, it's been grabbed by Tot, so put it in there, and if you tote something you're bearing it. And finally, bit of an old one here, promotional material is the blurb, Britpop band is blur, and that's put onto a B, and in this case the on is saying it's a down clue, so it just goes on top of it. Blurb. So there we go, 10:49, all done. Yeah, very enjoyable, some good laughs there, I think. So yeah, if you tried it, let me know, tell me how you did, and thank you for watching.